Good morning. Oh, please come in. Take a seat.
Thank you. My name is Beatrice, and I'm sure you are Aisha Limani.
Yes, Limani. Thank you for coming on time.
I take my work very seriously.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And so you told me over the phone that you'd need my legal services.
Yes, I did.
And may I know what type of legal services it is?
Well, it's complicated.
Complicated is my thing.
Okay, just 1 second. Someone must join us for this meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so give me a second. I will get through to the person. Yes, please send him in. Thank you. Okie dokie. So, yes, come in. Welcome, Mr.
James? Beatrice. What's going on here? I thought this was a business meeting.
Is this who we've been waiting for? What kind of a game is this? And why am I here with him?
I can't believe this. I really can't believe this.
Please calm down, Mr. James. If you don't mind, please take a seat.
Oh, God.
I know this is very confusing, but I beg you that please just take a seat and let me explain, okay? I promise you it's very important. Good. So, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Aisha Limani, and I am a marriage counselor. And some concerned people close to the both of you asked me to do this.
And who are these people that will not mind your business? Did you get them?
It's only our family members that know about our issues. But my people won't do this. No, they won't. Because they don't have the time to poke nose like her sister. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that it's her sister who did this.
And why are you bringing my sister into this? I'm very sure it's that you're very busybody mother.
Did you hear her? There she goes again. Talking about my mother with no respect.
Well, all I am saying is your family cannot even afford to pay a counselor.
Did you just insult my family?
Did you just refer to my sister as a bucknoser?
Look, bitches, I won't take this from you.
I
don't even know what I'm doing here.
Mr. and Mrs. Okafor, just listening to the two of you, it's obvious that there's a big problem. But whatever it is, all I asked was 1 hour of your time. And I think it's worth a try. If it doesn't work out, then both of you can walk away.
Alright, just 1 hour. That's fine.
I'm sure it will be a waste of time. But just so I don't look like the devil, let's get on with it. You might want to start by asking him why he's wearing a feminine perfume.
Okay. I'm not wearing a feminine perfume.
What are you wearing then?
You know what? I wish your sense of smell would be able to translate to a sixth sense so you'll be able to see beyond your nostrils.
Oh, if there's anyone that cannot see beyond their nostrils, then it's you. Can't you see that I'm the best thing that can ever happen to you?
You? The best thing that's happened to me?
Damn right.
Oh, please.
Please, too.
Can you imagine this? What makes you think it's so important?
I think you should come up with something else. Stay on, man.
I hope you don't mind if I address you by your first names.
It's alright. But I can't say that about you.
I don't mind.
If I may ask, how long have you been married for?
2 years.
6 months, 7 days, 5 hours, and maybe 45 miserable minutes.
Miserable. You just heard her. Miserable, right? Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Okafor, has it always been like this?
In fact, it was great before marriage and a few months after marriage. She was everything I ever wanted in a woman. I mean, everything was just so wonderful the first year of our marriage.
Sweetie, I really can't believe this. I can't believe it. We've moved into a better house. I've got a new job, and most importantly, I've got you forever.
Oh, it's so sweet. You know, I told you everything would fall into place.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So, now that we have here, I think it is time we started having our babies and start up a family.
I think I like the sound of that.
You do?
And you know what else I'm thinking?
What?
Thinking that maybe we should start the job of making babies right now.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Oh my God, we still have a lot of things to do.
Oh, come on, they can't wait.
Oh, no.
Yes, we're making babies.
Down,
I'm taking you in. Baby, I'm off to work. You look good.
And where do you think you're going without having breakfast?
It's 8 a.m. already. I don't want to be late.
So you want to have breakfast?
Look, sweetie, I just told you it's 8 a.m. already. You know what? I'll just find something to eat at work.
No way. I mean, there is no way I'm letting you eat food that I'm not sure of.
Baby, I don't want to be late.
Okay, fine. But look, this will be the last time I'll let you leave the house for work without having breakfast.
Okay, ma'am. Can I go now?
Yes, you can.
Good morning.
Who's this?
Oh, my. Actually, baby, I wanted us to talk about it when you get back from work. So I contacted this agency and told them we needed their help. And yeah, her name is Agnes. Agnes, my husband.
This is Tomatoes.
You know what? I can't deal with this right now.
Have a good day, baby.
So that first.
No, you know where the kitchen is now?
Yes.
Yes, you need to also know where the laundry room is. All you need to do is familiarize yourself with the rest of the house.
Okay.
Yes, and I will see you at 4.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm in a hurry myself, need to get to work. So, yes, one more thing, Agnes. Your makeup. You need to tone it down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And your English, keep it simple.
Oh, Rara. You know, say, I like to express my feelings, my character.
Okay. But you can as well speak pidgin. It's a lot easier.
Rara, I will reducing myself my watani. When I do graduation, I graduate for adult education. Even for class now, me come first 1-1. I graduation with 1-1. For my class, I sabi book pass everybody there. Yeleko. Now me, all of them they look up to. And Baba Sikiru, Olodo Parakunu yen. You know sabi anything. If you just Agnes, teach me. Make I teach you one thing way up. For my class, we were writing examination. That day, ojo book ojo time we. It's a bad day. Even the vigilator don't stand like this. The worst. Who then cast is in trouble. Emi sere efiko. I sabi book wewe. Wo one mama yabola. Olodo nu. Ina sabi podo. E carry ojoro Cypress. Copy. Right. Copy. Facilitator pass am. Yabola begin say, "Hey, Mugbe, I don't fail. Now the vigilator.
Agnes.
Police. Huh?
Will you?
No first. No story, the narration.
You know what, please, Agnes? Just
Speak your English, please. Speak it.
Okay, thank you. Don't mess up. Let's see, I can't talk now. Say, I'm just doing a essay narration. Well.
Woo! Hey, baby. Yes.
You're back?
Oh, yes, I'm back.
How's work?
As usual. Have you been here for long?
Not really. Let me say about 15 minutes.
Oh, then you must be hungry.
I'm not really hungry though.
I will go and get something for us to eat, okay?
Really? You still want to make dinner? Aren't you tired?
Of course I'm tired, but my husband has to eat.
Alright, you know what? How about we go together to the kitchen and I will display to you my legendary cooking skills.
Oh, Chef J in the beauty.
Yeah, I'm good, yes. That's me.
That's good because I need someone to help me out as well.
Anything for my food.
Well done, so. Lovely to face. Oh, so good. I like us when we do. Every time I could just day, if only in the morning, I notice a lot of the flow for this house. And I just follow myself like carrot and rabbits. It's good though. They make the house stay peaceful. Eh? No fighting.
Can you just go straight to the point?
Hey, no, the same thing now. As you know, they do love. I like them. Anyway, I say, make I can't informat you. Say, I don't finish all the work. I won't go out.
Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
And Agnes, don't be late.
Along there. I go come tomorrow. Jackie, early morning. Thank you, Oga.
All right.
Don't mess up. Bye-bye.
Sweetheart, where did you pick that girl from? She speaks funny.
Baby, look, he needs it himself for later.
Ease off. Did you hear? Informating like with carrots and...
Admit it. I know she talks funny. But at the same time, she is funny. And you know, baby, we need a little fun in this house. It's just too serious in here.
Well, I mean, she just compared us to carrots and...
I think you are the rabbit and I am the carrot.
Wait, no, wait for me. I'm the one doing the cooking.
Oh, I know. Yeah. What are you waiting for?
Beatrice, you know, anytime you feel like losing your temper or you want to flip, I want you to take a deep breath in and think of the first good thing that comes to mind.
Everything was perfect. I mean, we were living the kind of life we dreamt of. He was a perfect gentleman. And he was cool with everything I did. All of a sudden, he didn't just like who I was anymore.
Well, you weren't who you were again. You had changed to something else.
Oh, he says I changed. Maybe he isn't aware that he was the one who was doing the changing. Once I started working, he didn't care about my needs anymore. He was just about what he wants. He knew I had a demanding job, and he was willing to help out in the house whenever I fall short. But then he started demanding things he knew I could not do because of the kind of job that I do. James, you want me to quit?
Oh, do whatever you want.
Okay, good. At least we've established that things were good at the beginning. And then along the line it went bad. I want you guys to trace your steps to where it damaged, or as you guys would say, the change occurred. In order to this, we're going to perform an exercise that I do with most of my clients, and it has worked perfectly. You guys would tell each other what you hate about yourselves. And if possible, you can give an example of where such a character exhibited itself. Let's start with you, James.
All right, fine, but why just a few? When I could fill a basket up with things I don't like about her.
Oh, please. Who likes anything about you?
Beatrice, let him talk. And James, please start with the important ones.
Madam, I believe you do cook for your husband, right?
Yes, I do most of the times.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, that's one quality, one very important quality that she lacks. A good wife should make sure that her husband is well fed. But whenever I try to tell her this, she starts a fight. Oh, wait, did I just say she starts a fight? She actually brings war.
No. You need to say that about
Are you trying to deny it?
Deep breath, Beatrice. Jesse just liked 2 of my pictures on Instagram. I'll stay calm.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Baby, I'm talking to you. You won't walk away from me. Baby, come back here and make my food.
Oh, James, why are you so insensitive? Huh? I just told you I had a long day at work and you do not even care. Look, James, my work is very important to me, and if you will not support me with it, do not distract me with petty things like this.
Petty? So you mean me asking for my food is being petty?
James, Agnes can stop making...
No, don't even mention that name. I told you from the beginning that you are the only one allowed to touch my food, not that thing. I don't know where you brought her from.
Oh, come on, James. This is not 1975. Stop already with all these archaic notions that you have. Oh, God, how did I end up with a nagging husband like this?
Oh, so now I'm nagging. Now I'm nagging because I need my food. But earlier in this marriage, it was a crime if I didn't eat your food. But now I am nagging. Is it because you've risen in your practice, you now insult me?
You know what, James? Sort yourself out.
I should what? Come back here! No one will sleep in this house if you don't make...
That is not how it happened.
All right, Mrs. Noidor, tell us exactly how it happened.
Oh, yes, I will. When I was getting into this marriage, I thought I was getting married to my life partner and not to someone so self-centered. Like I said, I take my job very seriously. But that does not mean that I do not also take care of my responsibilities at home. The night he talked about, I came back home very late and very tired. He didn't want to know how my day went. He didn't want to know if I was tired or not. He immediately demanded for his food. All he wants was food that was freshly cooked. With James, there is no frozen food. Food has to be freshly cooked for him.
Maybe you take your work way too seriously. Maybe you need to understand that you are first my wife before a lawyer. Maybe you need to know how to be a good wife. Because most of those small girls, they do. As a matter of fact, I think they play the role better than you do.
Okay, that's enough, James.
You see? Now, this is one of the things I do not like about him. The fact that he jokes with these things.
Well, that is even if he thinks it's a joke in the first place. You know what, James? I actually suspect that you're having affairs with other girls.
Answer my question, James.
What girl are you talking about?
No, you thought I would not find out that you had a girl in your car this morning and that this is not the first time it's happening?
Beatrice, please, can we not just do this right now?
No, James, you're trying to shove the question aside. Answer me.
You know, it's really nice to see you jealous. But it would make better sense if that jealousy would push you to be a better wife. Or perhaps you want me to pick up a second wife. And with the way you've been acting recently, don't complain if that really happens.
How do you even tell your wife that you're ready to bring in another woman?
Point of correction. I didn't tell you I was bringing home another woman. I told you that you shouldn't complain if I do that.
If you do that?
Yes.
That shouldn't even be a probability in the first place.
Look, I do agree that I must have said some things to make her feel like I was cheating on her. But that's not the problem. No, that's not the problem. The real problem there is that she doesn't trust me. By the way, she didn't even tell you that I explained to her who exactly that girl was and what she was doing in my car. All right, fine.
Her name is Grace. She's a friend and she's a colleague. Sometimes I pick her up when I'm going to work and I drop her off when I'm coming back.
Clap for yourself, good Samaritan. Tell me, James, why does it have to be you to pick her up and drop her off?
Because she's my friend and also my colleague. Well, her car has been messed up for a while now, so I'm just being a gentleman.
Oh, Lord. So you know virtually everything about her. You know where she lives, you know when her car broke down, you know every detail about this girl. James, I know you very much. And I know the kind of girls you get attracted to. Okay. Tell me, this Grace, what does she look like?
So you expect me to describe her to you?
Yes.
All right, fine. For the sake of peace, because I'm tired of all this quarrel. Well, she's tall. She's curvy. She speaks fluently. She has a pointed nose and she has a good laugh. She's a very friendly person. She's someone who knows how to make you laugh, how to, you know. What else do you want? I mean, what else? Beatrice.
Oh, God, I knew it. James, you just described me. You just so pleasant. You just described me. Yes. You see, I said it.
Oh, my goodness.
James, you're having an affair. Deny it.
Agnes, why can't I find the CBOs in court yesterday? Agnes?
Sorry, you come.
Agnes, are you okay? I mean, throughout today, you've been lost.
Madam, I don't tire. I don't tire for this world.
What is it? Isn't it something you want to talk about?
No, my Peking, Papa. Baba said.
What about him?
No be way me and Baba Segun done dey. We don't suffer. We struggle, manage, can build, and one room self-contained for ourselves. They live. Small time, we just change the color. And so we begin to do anyhow. If I ask her for money, you say you no get. Say, I give me money for school fees for Segun. You say you no get. Eh? You just they do like that. Me and if you know say, you don't keep another one for one corner. Eh? Appiah. Eh? This thing get where would they talk safe? Now, they get where they sell in wagon. Now, Montogo. Now, so this girl, every time we see, yeah, second, where don't I mean, he won't buy this. He won't. I don't know, say, sit down, the monitor house, he won't carry all our load, carry our load, come back for my house. And so the girl pack enter. Me, I can't be tenant. Now, see, be landlady now. I don't know what I want to do again. You think don't tire me? Madam, what thing happen? Now me they talk the story, now you they cry the cry. I be something enter your eyes. Eh? Oh, not pity for me. No what him why mo ti gba kamu. I don't surrender. I don't know what I want to do until when I pray, God go carry that girl. Cause so I come out from my house. I don't know what I have to do. I don't know if you fight will not be my own. I don't try. I don't go die for man hand. See as I manage. If I collect salary, I take care of my pikin. James is having an affair. I've been receiving text messages from one Grace girl. People have been saying them together. Tony, I don't deserve any of this. I don't. This is not fair to me. It is not fair to... It's not... No, I will not let my emotions take the best of me.
Tonya, listen, Tonya. You need to calm down.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
I think you guys are getting it all wrong. Tonya. Tonya.
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
What the hell is wrong with you, Beatrice? Why don't you just keep our issues away from your family members?
Oh, thank God you said family members. I mean, they have a right to know that the man they have done so much for is nothing but a lying chick.
So because your family helped me get on my feet, that gives them the right to run my family for me? I need a jobless.
Do not insult my family.
Oh, I shouldn't insult your family, but you brought them in. By the way, tell that your stupid sister to invest her time looking for a husband instead of trying to meddle in other people's affairs. Don't you ever try that again. So I swear you won't like my reaction. Her sister, and I'm cheating on her. Can you imagine? I mean, she brings her sister into everything. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm married to her or to her sister.
Well, she is my sister. So she's family. I mean, who am I even supposed to talk to about it? Yes, because the only one I'm supposed to talk to about it is the same person betraying my trust. And I didn't mean to slap him. I just lost my temper.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I should also lose my temper and retaliate. Yes, maybe I should start losing my temper too. Maybe all those nights that you deprived me of sex, I should lose my temper.
James, we're not talking about our sex life here. I mean, our sex life is not the issue here.
No, Beatrice. Let him say his mind. I want to hear everything. You need to hear everything too.
The thing is, Beatrice here would never give me her full attention when I need it. When all those girls are ready to lend me their ear and their support, unlike my wife who is always too busy for me.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time? Ooh,
where's the happiness I used to know? Ooh, was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
Sexy tonight, and all I want to do is eat you up.
Stop it, James.
Okay, did I do anything wrong?
You didn't do anything. Look, I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood.
You're always not in the mood. 2 days ago, it was the same story. You know what? Look, I'm really getting sick and tired of all this. It's really frustrating.
Oh, you think this is frustrating? You think it is frustrating, James? Here with you it is nothing other than sex, sex, sex. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you did something other than sex with me? When?
I really don't understand why you're vibrating now. Beatrice, you're hardly around. And now that we're together, you're not in the mood.
You know what, James? Since all you want to do is have sex, you can have the space to yourself.
Beatrice! Beatrice, I'm calling you!
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know?
I really don't get. I mean, is it a crime to want to make love to my own wife?
Must it always be about sex, James? Why are you so unromantic? When was the last time you did something romantic for me? When was the last time you did something that I wanted to do? And if you weren't so self-centered, you would have noticed that I was not in a good mood throughout that day. And you, James, were the cause of it.
I caused what? I don't get her.
You should go figure that out yourself.
No, Beatrice. You need to let him know everything. That's what this whole exercise is about.
Baby, can you imagine that silly boy? He actually thought he could dupe me off my money. I mean, how smart does he?
Hey, everybody. This is another day in the lives of the Okafas. Now, meet my darling husband. James, you have to say hello for this one. He is so adorable. And he... Oh, goodness. Oh, God.
James, what did you do this for?
Beatrice, I have told you times without number. Now, I don't like this Snapchat nonsense that you do.
So? Is that why you pushed me off like that? God, James, what if you had hurt me? God, what is so wrong about fronting my husband on my Snapchat?
You don't have to take your private life public. You don't have to. And please, whatever you want to do, just leave me out of it. If you want to do this your nonsense Snapchat thing, leave me out of it.
You know what, James? James, I think you have something to hide. Oh, yes, you have something to hide. Because it's only men who have skeletons in their cupboard that do not let their women front them on their social media.
You're trying to turn it around on me now? Is that it? What is you? Look, that thing is turning her into a nuisance. Do you know that she's constantly chatting and doing that Snapchat thing where we're trying to have some alone times? Look at that. A classical example. I'm trying to have some quiet time with my woman, which hardly happens because she's always busy and working. But then, she would rather be paying attention to that social media instead of me.
Mother, what happens? Why is he shouting like that? Is your guy a soldier? I've never seen your guy first this way. What happens now? Hey, it's you.
It's okay.
When I got my first job, you put it online. When I got my first car, you put it online. But you could also just put it online when we're having sex. What's wrong with you? Even when we're having fights, days at home, you put it online that we are the perfect couple. What kind of pretense is that? Look, Beatrice, I have had enough of this rubbish. I've had enough.
It wasn't a good day. But I will fill you guys up with details later. For now, I need to go up. See you guys later.
James, what is so wrong about keeping up with the times? I mean, everybody is on social media. It's not my fault that you're old school.
Old school? Look, Beatrice, some moments in a couple's life is meant to be private. You shouldn't allow social media to influence your lifestyle. Beatrice, stop trying to be like everybody.
James. You know what your problem is? I think you're too judgmental and you draw conclusions easily. And what is even worse is the fact that whenever you see that you're wrong, obviously wrong, you find it very hard to apologize. You know what? I am starting to think that there is something else to this resentment that you are not saying.
Heavenly Father, I receive the fruit of the womb. I receive the fruit of the womb, mighty Jesus. Wherever this is coming from, whoever has tied my womb, is it from my family? Is it from my husband's family? I am very sure it's from my husband's family because they don't like me.
Won't you shout? Can't you just pray like a civilized human being? After all, you don't like to pray all the time. You don't know when your emotions get the best part of you. What do you think of all this? Do you think Jesus has a hearing problem? Look, it's 2 a.m. I need to get some sleep. You better stop this rubbish you do. You better stop it. I don't want to be jobless. What's rubbish? Shouting all over the place. Can you imagine?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
So, there I was, crying. And he just left me there, without apologizing for his words till today.
Well, I was just trying to make my point.
James, I think this is the time you need to use the magic 5-letter word. Just say it. You can't say something that hurtful to your wife and not apologize for it. You hit a nerve there. And the process of getting a kid is a two-way thing.
I'm sorry.
Tell her why you're sorry.
I'm sorry for reminding you of our childbearing issues. It's not like I don't feel it. It hurts here. But I don't like to think of it or to even talk about it. I mean, what man wouldn't want to have a child of his own? It's something I keep struggling with every day.
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
You know that I'll always be around when you want.
Are you fine?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
James, you don't look okay to me.
Hello? Hi, Grace. How you doing? Yeah, I'm alright. Oh, really?
Oh my goodness, babe. The traffic today was just something else. I practically sat in my car for over 4 hours.
But you know it's the normal Lagos traffic wahala now. Once it gets to rush hour, the road is always locked down. But you know it's your fault, really. I mean, if only you would wake up early and go to work.
The way you say it, like it's so easy. Wake up early and go to work. Please. Anyways, how did your day go?
Oh man, Mine was hectic. I had this guy who came around to check on me. Like, it's just, the normal stress of work. I'm used to it. And you, what's up with that client you told me about, the funny one?
That guy, Lord, he's something else, trust me.
He reminds me of someone I knew back when I was in school. That guy was so hilarious.
I can imagine.
Had this funny look on his face. Sweetie, don't tell me there's a traffic jam in the road. Baby. Are you still coming?
Yes. Yeah.
It was Grace again. Same Grace that called you the other night. It was the same Grace who sent the message. I'm a woman. I was bound to get suspicious. My man was slipping away from my hands. And my friend Jennifer didn't even help matters. Oh, Jenny.
Hey, Jenny. How are you doing?
I'm alright, dear. I just saw you on your mind now. You guys do fasting.
Really? Look, Jenny, it wasn't me and James you saw in that car. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen James since I left the house this morning. It's okay. Look, let me talk to you later. Yeah, bye. I had come home early from work that day. I wanted to surprise my husband. I wanted to prepare him a special meal. I even had to lie to get out of work. But what did I get? My husband was frolicking around town with that same Grace.
Beatrice, how many times did I tell you that Grace was just a friend and a colleague?
This is what? I have lost it. I have lost my mind. What are you talking about? I am talking about you and that whole Grace, you bastard.
But you don't tell me you're bringing this again.
Yes, I am bringing it back. But the only difference is this time, I am bringing her down. I am bringing her down, James. Do what you want to do. I'm bringing her down. I'm bringing her down. I made you, James. I made you. I made you until you say it. This is how it's going to be. She was not there for you. I made you every...
What the hell are you doing? What's wrong with you? Are you alright? What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like a psycho? What's wrong with you? Huh? Look, listen to me. I am not cheating on you. I'm not.
Leave me alone, you cheated.
I didn't cheat on you.
Leave me alone.
Will you just listen to me? I am not cheating on you. Now get a hold of yourself.
You know what, James? Someday, I will leave your sorry ass to continue to live in your life of penury.
Would you just shut up and listen to me? I'm not cheating on you. Why am telling you all this? Just get a hold of yourself. I'm not cheating on you.
I hate you, Jesus.
1,000 words can't explain. But then I know you're not the same. And I begin to wonder, will this ever change? Because you always make me remember the things I hate about you, oh baby, things I hate about you, oh yeah, oh baby, things I hate about you. Because you always make me remember things I hate about you, oh baby, the things I hate about you. 1,000 words can't explain, but then I know you're not the same, and I begin to wonder, will this ever change? Because you always make me remember the things I hate about you, oh baby, things I hate about you, oh yeah, oh baby, things I hate about you. Cause you always make me remember things I hate about you.
I am tired of trying continuously to defend myself to a woman who has made up her mind, who obviously doesn't trust me or respect me.
Seriously, Mr. and Mrs. Okafo, even though it might not look like it, trust me, we've made a lot of progress. Now, can both of you promise me that you'll be here for another session tomorrow?
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
You know that I'll always be around when you want me to. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. One more chance.
Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be
Waiting for you. Come home.
Listen, honey, just listen, relax. Relax, just please, we can't do this. We can't leave this marriage. Listen, I promise I will change. I'll try and be a better person. I beg you in the name of God.
Listen to yourself. This is the same thing you've been saying for over 6 months now. All you think about is your job. Oh, yes. I mean, you both look good together. Mr. and Mrs. Job.
Listen,
Listen. I can't do this anymore, okay?
listen, please, you just can't leave me. You just can't leave this marriage.
Aisha, there's no point. Don't you get it? I can't do this anymore. You know what? I want a divorce. Yes, I want a divorce. And the next time you hear from me, you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
You know that I'll always be around when you want me to. Give me more chance. Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. One more chance.
Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you.
I'll be
Waiting for you. Come on.
Good evening, Aisha.
Hi, good evening. I'm really happy that you can make it today.
Thank you. Where is James?
Oh, he should be here any moment from now.
Are you sure James will come? Because the James that I know has a habit
The
of always...
James what? Aisha. Beatrice. I was actually on my way here earlier on, but then I mistakenly took a wrong turn, and I got held by these traffic people. I've been there since.
It's all right. Mr. and Mrs. Kalfo, please have a seat.
Thank you very much, Aisha.
Okay. Last night, I made notes out of all I've heard. And I want you both to listen carefully. From what I can see, apologizing to each other is one of your first big problems. None of you is willing to see where you've gone wrong. That is why you have different points of views on every issue. Now, the only standard I know for a happy marriage is the Word of God. And the Word of God declares that love is patient, love is selfless, love bears no records of wrongs. No one is perfect. No one will ever be. Perfection is an illusion. But understanding is everything. Beatrice, there's a practical side to marriage as well as a spiritual side. As a wife, a woman has no authority over her body, but use it to her husband. Sex is important in a marriage. And you both must understand your emotions, your feelings, or your moods. To perfectly enjoy an amazing sex life together. You need to learn to pray together, hold hands in unity. Prayer bonds you. Prayer strengthens you. Prayer prepares you for the trying times. Marriage is work, and the both of you must be prepared to work at it. Now that work starts from now. I want you guys to look each other in the eyes and tell yourselves what you guys saw in each other. What you guys attracted yourself, what attracted yourselves to each other. You do it.
When I first met you, I thought you were one of those shallow ladies because you are pretty. But then, when we got talking, I found out that you were as smart as a whip, and your intelligence was a turn-on for me. Besides that, you really have a good heart, and you're always willing to help others out. I must also admit that you're incredibly sexy, and you were willing to fight for me even when your parents didn't want us to get married because I didn't have much then.
When I first met you, I fell in love with you because of your intelligence. I mean, it was as if we were on the same brain wave. With you, I didn't have to say a word for you to know what I was thinking. You made me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world with the way you looked at me. And you also made me laugh.
Now, I want you guys to hold hands. Take your time. Take a deep breath in and let it come from within. I want you guys to tell each other that I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Hello, darling. How was work today?
It was fine, thank you. Though it was a bit stressful. Oh my goodness, I need to cook something for you to eat.
No. Don't worry about that. I've prepared something special for us for dinner.
What? James, you mean you cooked?
Of course. Why do you look so surprised? Have you forgotten that I used to cook before we got married? All right, look. I know that I haven't been a good husband of late. But I promise you that all that will change. I'll take good care of you like I'm supposed to. Okay?
Actually feels so good to hear you say that. You know, I haven't been a good wife myself. I know that there are lots of times that I neglected your needs. But I promise you, James, even now, careful. I will always put you first. Okay?
All right, darling. Before I forget, let's go and eat the special meal that I prepared myself for you.
All right, then let's go.
Oh, God.
Oh, what
Oh, God, you say no, you cook. No be you cook. Oh. No be a guy cook the food. Oh. If you come on, what that boy, no sabi. Oh, guy, one flight. He want gas. Eh? The gas is cash fire. And I miss you quench the fire. Ordinary to slice onions. Oh, God, he sabi to cry. Oh, God. Hey.
Catch your wine, no.
I'm working traditional. To quadro. I beg, make her go prepare some food for you and a sleep of them. Oh, God. It's a big cook.
She's just
spooky book.
Oh my goodness! What is that?
Leave this. I love you, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I love you too. Come here.
Are you okay? What is the problem? I thought you asked me to come over because you wanted us to talk.
Yeah. Who would ever imagine that a marriage counselor like me would have problems in her marriage? There's a reason I took special interest in your case when the concerned person called me. Because she was afraid that you were going to make the same mistakes that I made, the same regrets that I now have.
No. No. It's a Saturday. And don't tell me you're going to work today again. No. Okay?
Honey, I know, but I really need to keep to this appointment. The couple is really troubled and they need my help, okay?
Aisha, listen. Today is the only day we get to spend time together. And you've practically added it to your working days.
I know, but I'm running late right now. I promise I'll make it up to you, okay? See you later. Just watching this program, kids say the darnest things. Aren't those kids so adorable? I can't wait for us to have kids. I think I want twins. What would you want? Girls? Boys?
Whatever.
What do you mean, whatever?
Aisha, for how long have we been married now?
2 going on 3 years. Why?
So you think it's not time for us to start making a family?
But baby, you know I've been trying so hard. You know God's time is the best. I'm just talking about us having kids and you're here to...
I found this in the bedroom. Contraceptives. For how long have you been on this now? Aisha, how do you do this? How do you justify the thought of you, placing your career over your family? What's wrong with you?
You see, here you go again about my work. Tony, what is it that you have against my work? The extra income I make makes us live comfortably in this house. We have to pay for diesel on the generator, we have to pay light bills, we have so many bills to pay for. Maybe if you had a job of your own, I wouldn't have to work my ass off. Then we could start having kids of our own.
Hey.
Aisha, do you know what time it is?
Tony, I had clients to attend to, okay?
What wife comes home at 12 noon, knowing fully well that you have a husband at home?
Please, I am tired and I am drained. I beg you. I'm not in the mood for your fights, okay?
Oh, you had clients. Then what about me, your husband? Huh? Do you realize that there's no food in this house? You could have sent a text or make a call or something.
Sorry.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
That is how I lost my husband. I always used to put my work ahead of him. And that is why I don't want you to make the same mistake that I made.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry you had to go through all of this. God. But who is this person that has been so concerned about us, me and James?
Well, now that you've patched things up with your husband, I guess I can now tell you. The concerned person is Grace.
Grace? No. You mean the same Grace that's trying to steal my husband away from me? No. That same Grace?
No, Beatrice, she's not doing that. Grace is engaged, about to be married. She and your husband are just good friends. She was concerned, like I was, that you were going to go through the same thing that I went through. Beatrice, women are guardians. Go guard your home. And when it gets tough and trouble comes, learn to fight on your knees.
Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or a time?
Did you ever think that I'll survive without you?
You know that I'll always be around when you want me to. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. One more chance.
Give me one more chance. I'll be waiting for you. Waiting for you. Come home. Tell me the reason you said I do. Was it for a season or a time?
Where's the happiness I used to know? Was it for a season or
think that I'll survive without you.